Hey Fixer family, it's Charmin, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to make this adorable Valentine's decor piece. Welcome to Fixin 2. Well guys, this is the last project in the Shop Your Craft Supplies challenge, and I have had such a good time doing this. And this particular project is really kind of a makeover of a project that I did on a craft night with some friends, and I felt like you guys would love to do this. So without further ado, let's get to it. So here's what you're going to need for this project. You're going to need 3 books. Now I got these books from the Dollar Tree a while back. They're hardback books, and you can use softback, but I prefer the hardback books with the covers. You're going to need a pair of scissors and some kind of a ruler. I'm also going to be using some burlap ribbon along with some scrap fabric that I got from Walmart a while back, and of course some twine. This will be for the embellishment. And then I'm also going to be using some decals that I printed off of my silhouette. Now you can use stickers from the Dollar Tree, anything like that will work. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take the cover and we're going to use that. Now you can also use this brown craft paper like I'm using here to protect my work surface. That will work perfect as well. But having the covers, it was really cool that I could take and flip them over and they were solid white. And so I could just use them and not have to worry about cutting out the proper size of the cover. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take and measure the bind or the bind of the book so that we can make sure that we get the proper size on us cutting out the silhouette or purchasing stickers. You also can use the transfer method using a pencil. So what we're going to do is make sure that when we put our stickers or decals onto the bind of the book, I'm going to take mine all the way to one side and get it as close to the edge as possible. And of course, with the covers of a book, it already kind of has those lines in there from where it's been on there, so it's pretty easy to find exactly where you need to place it. And then I just kind of play with it until I get it even, level, and right exactly where I want it. Once I get it where I want it, then I'm going to just take my little squeegee that I use to put my decals down with, press it down really good, and then remove my transfer tape, and then it's ready to put back on the book. And this is what it looks like when it's on the book. We just make sure everything's good and secure, and we're ready to move on to doing that to the other 2 books. And here's what all 3 of them look like together. Now we're ready to embellish. And I'm just using this fabric that I had gotten from Walmart. I think I got it around the 1st of Christmas and never used it, and I thought this would be perfect for this project. It definitely is giving us that Valentine vibe with the red buffalo check. And this is really simple to cut and measure exactly what you're wanting. I'm wanting it just a little bit bigger than the burlap ribbon that I'm using. And since this already has these lines that you can follow, you can measure it out where you want it, make a little cut, and you're good to go. Now that we have this cut, I'm ready to place it onto my books. Now we've got the words put on, the little decals put on one side, and so I'm wanting the rest of the embellishment to go on the opposite side. And you're just going to wrap it around the book, and because these are covers that you're putting on the book, we're going to use some hot glue to secure them down, and you're not hurting the book at all because you're actually putting the hot glue onto the cover. So we're just going to kind of tighten it up and put the hot glue on there and secure it down. So we've got that. Now we're ready to place our burlap ribbon. And I do the exact same thing that I did with the fabric, is by just measuring it and then placing it on there with some hot glue, securing it down. And of course, with this being burlap ribbon, it's very porous. So be very careful when you're putting the hot glue on there. Use something to help you to secure that hot glue so you don't burn your fingers. Now the last piece that I'm putting on here is some twine, and I really just love the way that this kind of finishes it out. You can just wrap it around there as much as you want, and getting it placed around there, and I'm going to tie a bow in mine and make it have that finished look. And there you have it. It turned out absolutely adorable. And if you guys think that it did as well, please hit that like button and let me know that you did. Also, give me a comment down below. I'd love to chat with you about this. This was so fun to make. And if this is the first time to my channel, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Fixer family. We would love to have you. And always remember to keep looking up, because that's where it all is. I'll see you on the next video.